W7 Live coming to you from Kewaskum. Had a couple technical issues, got those worked out. We are just underway. It's the top of the first. Germantown at bat. Gary Whipperman running solo. Dave Beasley in the house, also doing some photo work for us today. Big thanks, Jason Pittman, athletic director at Kewaskum. And of course, the coaching staff here at Kewaskum for having us out. I'll tell you what, this park is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just beautiful. You can see from, I mean, this is like picturesque. I mean, it's, low 70s. It's great because it's kind of set down in a little valley. So, I mean, the wind is like negligible. 3 balls, 1 strike on Kayla Price, and Kayla walks. We'll get the scoreboard up for you all here in a second. There is no score. We're just underway. Germantown lineup leading off in right field. Emmy Coulter hitting second. In center field, Maddie Balsiger. Hitting third at shortstop is Kayla Price. In the cleanup spot is the catcher, Madison Warner. Hitting fifth is the designated player, Josie Smith. Hitting sixth in left field, Skylar Brill. Hitting seventh at first base, Leah Hines. Hitting eighth at third base is Kate Partridge. Hitting ninth at second is Taylor Wilson. And the pitcher and flex is number 5, Sarah Nassif. I'm going to let the game run here for a second. I want to just make sure we're good on the live stream, and we should be good to go. All good. Ground out to first, but a run score for Germantown in the top of the first. Emmy Coulter gets the first run in, and it's 1-0 Germantown. Two outs in the top of the first. We'll get you the Kewaskum lineup between innings. This is Josie Smith, first pitch, ball, 1-0. Josie's a little amped up in the dugout this afternoon, so I told her, hey, what's going on with you? She said she wants to wrestle a goose. So she said she wants me to film her wrestling a goose after this after the game. I'm like, I don't know, Josie. I'd be worried about you out there. 2 balls, no strikes on Smith. I mean, look at this, you guys. This view is unbelievable. I mean, this is like Field of Dreams. Speaking of Field of Dreams, Josie Smith hammers it to center and gone. Josie Smith, hello, 2-run shot. Wow, she crushed that thing. Deepest part of the park, 3-0 Germantown. So Josie Smith with a 2-run shot, and it is 3-0 Germantown. Now here is 14, Skylar Brill, also a threat to go deep. First pitch to Skylar. In there, strike. Boy, did she crush that thing. This one hit down the line and left and going foul. Macy Sabish on the circle today for Kewaskum. Three 0 G-Town, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Skylar Brill. This one hit to left and fair. Going for 2, and in there, a 2-out double for Skylar Brill. And now runner on second with 2 outs. And here is Leah Hines. Also good power. The Germantown offense is just, I mean, it's up and down the lineup. It's just great, great hitting. Consistency has been the key for this team so far this year. First pitch up high, 1-0. Get you looking tight here at the pitch. That one missed, 2-0. Strike in there. Two balls, one strike, and 2 outs in the top of the first. Pitch coming up high, 3-1. Burrell giving a look down at second, looking at third, but chase back. Three one, hit on the ground and foul. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And that one high, ball 4. So now first and second. And that brings up Katie Partridge. First pitch in there to Katie, strike, looking for third, and she's going to be out at third. Brill gunned down at third. Half an inning in, Germantown 3, Kewaskum nothing. You're watching WC. Taylor Wilson makes the cover at first. Backing up first base, Leah Hines. Nice job by Taylor. Gets in there and 1 out in the bottom of the first. Nobody on, 1 out. This first pitch popped high in the air to second. Taylor Wilson again, 2 up, 2 down in the first for Kewaskum. Gonna try to read the lineup, but they may be back in the dugout before I get a chance. I had to run over to the Germantown dugouts and fix something over there. Here is Sadie Klossing. 0-1 on Kewaskum. Now no balls, 2 strikes. Three pitches, 3 strikes, 1-2-3 goes Kewaskum in the first. 1 inning in, Germantown 3, Kewaskum nothing. You're watching
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
top of the second, 3-0 Germantown. For Germantown in the second, it'll be Partridge, Wilson, and Nassif. Katie Partridge hits it into right field for a leadoff single. And just like that, Germantown back in business in the second. And now Taylor Wilson. Oh, 0-1 on Wilson. Squares up to bunt. Looking for second is Partridge, and she's in there without even sliding. I don't quite know what that was, but I guess she's safe. So Partridge steals second. We're going to have to give Katie a hard time after the game about that. I told Josie that we told the story about her battling the duck or the goose after the game, and she's going to get me in trouble with the HOA. I think she meant the ASPCA. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 2 on Taylor Wilson. Sabish ready, delivers, comebackers, bobbled, and it's going to be everybody safe, and now the runner's going to score. Partridge scores on the error. And it is 4-0 Germantown. Talked to Coach before the game, and he said, we're a young team. He said, we're still kind of trying to figure things out, but he really likes the talent that they have and thinks, they're building something here, which I'd have to agree. Now Emmy Coulter, leadoff hitter. First pitch missed, and going on to second is Taylor Wilson. She's pretty fast. I bet she was going to go on that first pitch. Comebacker, Sabish knocks it down, gets it, throw to first in time. Runner moves on to third, so now runner on third with 1 out. And here is Maddie Balsiger. First pitch missed. 1-0, easy for me to say. W7 Live presented by Jolly Good Soda. Putting the pop back in Wisconsin. Jolly Good. Follow them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. They're everywhere we are and more. That one in there, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Balsiger. Taylor Wilson on third. I'm just blown away by these facilities. They are just unbelievably great. Swing and a miss. When I drove up to Kewaskum, I got to be honest, when I drove past the middle school, and on the top of the hill, there was this middle school softball diamond that the grass was kind of mowed, kind of not. There was like no bleachers. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't make this be the field. This one gets away. Wilson will score, and it is 5-0. Wild pitch on Sabish. I said, please don't let this be the field. Please don't let this be the field. Then I came down the hill and saw the football stadium. I said, well, that better not be the field because that football stadium is fantastic. And they've got an enormous scoreboard. It's great. And then I turned the corner and came in front of the softball facility. It is just beautiful. I cannot stop raving about it. Jason Pittman, athletic director, and the Kewaskum community, hats off to you guys. You have built just a gem of a sports facility for your kids. The envy of just about anybody that we've covered this year. It's just gorgeous. So now 2 outs as Balsiger strikes out, nobody on, and here is Kayla Price. This one ripped in the left and deep. Turning second, looking for third. Price going to stay at third with a triple. I'm going to fix my camera a little bit here for y'all. I'm sure you'd like to see third base, and I'd like to show it to you. Now here is Madison Werner. And as good as it looks on the screen, it looks just unbelievable in person. 2 balls, no strikes on Madison Werner, the catcher. .2-0 coming, swung on and hit out of play, foul. Now, the sliding capability is not as good here, today anyway. Skylar Brill tried to slide for third. She got about 5 feet short of it, and I was waiting for the girl on third base to wave her. Come on. Ripped into the gap in right center. That bounces to the fence. And here comes Werner looking for third, and in there with a triple, RBI triple for Madison Werner. And it is 6-0 Germantown. Werner just destroyed that. Now here's Josie Smith. The girls were upset I didn't get a chance to get Josie Smith on camera with her home run queen hats. I said, well, just hit another one and I'll do it. First pitch missed, 1 ball, no strikes. There are 2 outs in the first. Or second, beg your pardon. Top of the second, 6-0 Germantown. Let us know who you're watching and where you're watching from today. I've heard that there were a few Kewaskum fans that were going to be on today. If you're a Kewaskum fan, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Put it in the comments box on YouTube or Facebook, and we'll respond. That one strike in there. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs on Josie Smith. If there's any birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations, let us know. Happy to pass that along as well. Think of us like your community bulletin board for Germantown and Kewaskum today. Speaking of community bulletin board, we will be live streaming the Germantown High School graduation this year again for the 2nd straight year, June 5th, Sunday, June 5th at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock live from Germantown. Smith draws a walk. I think Sabish kind of pitched around her a little bit. So if you watch our live stream Saturday, we covered St. Mary Springs and their triangular, and one of our viewers said, give a shout out to Aubrey Haferman. She's a friend of mine. We play banded softball together. That friend of hers is on the circle today for Kewaskum. That is Macy Sabish. So I did pass that message on from Macy to Aubrey. Now here is Skylar Brill. Hit into the gap, up the middle, base hit, 1 run in. And picked off back at first. Skylar got a little too far away, and they threw it back on her and got her. That retires the side. But 4 more for Germantown in the second. We've played 1.5. Your new score is Germantown 7, Kewaskum nothing. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the first, promised you Kewaskum's lineup. Here it is. Leading off in right field, Julia Prochnow. Hitting second at second base is Michaela Marquardt. Hitting third at third base, Sadie Klossing. In the cleanup spot is the shortstop, Grace Lighthizer. Hitting fifth at first base is Lauren Rettler. Hitting sixth is the pitcher, Macy Sabish. Hitting seventh is the catcher, Amelia Lang. Hitting eighth at center field, Isabel Thomas. The designated player is Maya Bristol. And the flex today is Sam Custer. So for Kewaskum, Prochnow, Marquardt, Klossing, Lighthizer, Rettler, Sabish, Lang, Thomas, and I believe that's Beistel, I believe. No PA announcer here today. I don't see a sound system, so maybe that's something in flight. But if you look, let me show you this. If you look in right field, on the right-hand side there, on the foul side of right field, that building, it's restrooms, but also it's a little like a little landing for people to sit and watch the games. It's just fantastic. First pitch or first batter pops out to short. I know I'm going on and on about it, but I mean it deserves to go on and on about. I mean it's just beautiful. So 1 out in the second. Here is Lauren Rettler. Lolo, they call her. I like it. 1-0, that one high. 2 balls and no strikes to Lolo. Strike in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Seven cameras today. That off speed is high. 3 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out in the second. Hit foul. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes on Rettler. This one fouled off, working the at bat here. Ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Bottom of the second, 7-0 Germantown. Bunt down the line, third foul. There's the Kewaskum kids. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Macy Sabish at the plate, no balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the second. Off speed, missed. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the bottom of the second, Germantown up 7-0. Strike 3. And so now 2 outs. Here is Amelia Lang. First pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. Two outs with a runner at first. 1-0 pitch. Hit it to short and go in the left field for a base hit for Amelia Lang. Now first and second with 2 out in the second. So runner in scoring position now at second base. Germantown coming into today 12 wins, 4 losses. They will not win the Greater Metro Conference. That honor goes to Menominee Falls. Falls is your 21 or 22 champs, first conference title in the GMC since 2018 for Menominee Falls. So congratulations to the Lady Phoenix. Oh, 2 swung on and missed. Ball gets away. Everybody's on. So now the bases are loaded. It was a drop third strike, but pitch gets away. Now Maya Beisel up. Bases loaded. 2 outs. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1. Sun peeking out on just a picture-perfect Monday afternoon in Kewaskum, Wisconsin. No balls, 1 strike. This one off speed, 1-1. Sarah Nassif on the circle for Germantown. Of course, if you're a W7 viewer, you know Sarah not only is the Germantown pitcher, she's also a W7 intern. She is our intern for W7. She does producer work for us. She does play-by-play stuff. She does commentary stuff. We got her all over the place doing things for us. She does camera work. Plans on having a career in broadcasting, and we're just so honored to be able to be there at the beginning, at the very, very beginning of that journey. 1-2, strike 3, called strike 3, and that retires the side. And the Indians leave them loaded. 2 innings in, your score remains Germantown 7 and Kewaskum 0. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the third, 7-0 Germantown. I'd like to give a big thanks to Spiders Batting Gloves, one of our newest sponsors. We will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Glove Player of the Game following tonight's game. Player gets a Jolly Soda and a set of Spiders Batting Gloves, and they are sharp. Top of the third, first pitch hit hard but foul. This is Leah Hines. "57 pitches for Macy Sabish so far. "28 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Leah Hines. That one low, 2-2. 2 innings for Sabish, 8 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 2 strikeouts and 3 walks. 2-2 missed, works the count full, 3-2. Hines swing and miss. And there is 1 out. The G-Town kids are so shy. Here's Katie Partridge. First pitch strike, 0-1. Partridge 1 for 1 with a run scored. Lays a bunt down and fouls it off. It hit her in foul territory, so it'll be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out to Katie Partridge. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, Sabish seeming to find her groove now. 2 straight strikeouts for Macy, and there are 2 outs. And now Taylor Wilson. First pitch, Wilson hits it hard but foul and out of play. Gave it a chase, but over the fence. Oh, and 1 on Taylor Wilson. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. Nice block by the catcher, Lang. We'll start to see that some of the postseason seedings are set, and we'll be starting postseason softball next week. This is our final week for us this year. Season went way too fast, as they tend to do, but especially this year with all the delays and cancellations. That one high, and ball 4 for Taylor Wilson. So Wilson on with a walk. And back to the top of the order, Emmy Coulter. Coulter 1 for 2 with a run scored. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Germantown. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors for Kewaskum. Germantown 3 in the first and 4 in the second. 2 outs with a runner on first in the third. First pitch to Emmy is a ball, 1-0. Emmy celebrated her 15th birthday on W7 earlier this season during a doubleheader at Brookfield Central, and it was cold. Emmy bunts it back to the pitcher. Sabish throws to first in time. Nice play to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and there is a runner left. 2.5 in, Germantown 7, Kewaskum nothing. You're watching W7.
Drive for 2, Matty Walsh. Oh, what a block! Deininger!
Bottom of the third, 7-0 Germantown. Julia Prochnow, the leadoff hitter, will lead off for Kewaskum. Will be Prochnow, Marquardt, and Klossing in the third. First pitch strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and hit foul, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Prochnow. Off speed missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit to first, flip to Wilson covering, and got her. Nice play. Hines and Wilson team up to get the first out in the bottom of the third. Tomorrow night we'll be at Wauwatosa East for New Berlin Eisenhower, or I'm sorry, New Berlin West and Wauwatosa East. That's a 7 o'clock start, so special late start tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. This one hit back to the circle. Nassif over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the third. And then Wednesday, it's back to Germantown for the home, I would say home season finale, but I don't think that's the case. They'll be home 4 o'clock start, so we go early Tuesday and then, or late Tuesday and early Wednesday. 4 o'clock start Wednesday, Germantown hosting Sussex Hamilton. That's a 4 o'clock start, live from Germantown. Strike in there. On Sadie Klossing. Now 0-2. Marquardt bounced out to first. Grace Lighthizer next, if Klossing can get on. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1-2-3. Go the Indians in the third. We've played 3. Your score remains Germantown 7, Kewaskum 0. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin. Jolly good.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Notre Dame girls basketball. I'm Samia Pitchka. And I'm Charlie Apple. And W7 is for girls.
I'm gonna soak up the sun.
Top of the fourth. New pitcher in for Kewaskum in the fourth to face Maddie Balsinger. It is 29. Madison Bolte, 8 appearances, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 save. She's pitched 32 and 2/3, given up 40 hits, 22 runs, 15 of them earned for an ERA of 3.21. She's allowed 1 homer, has 7 walks, and 14 strikeouts. Balsinger hits it hard to third, throw to first in time. Nice play at third base by Sadie Klossing. And there is 1 out. Close the book on Sabish. 3 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. No balls, 1 strike. On Kayla Price. Price swung on and hit in the air and caught at second. And there are quickly 2 outs in the Germantown fourth. Now Madison Werner. Werner 2 for 2. I'm sorry, 1 for 2 with a run and 2 RBI. 2 RBI triple her first time up. Germantown 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Kewaskum no runs, 1 hit, no errors. This one hit hard to third. Once again, Klossing's got it, throw to first. 1, 2, 3. Go the Warhawks in the fourth. We have played 3.5. And your score remains Germantown 7, Kewaskum 0. You're watching Kewaskum Lady Indians softball on W7 Live.
Drive for 2, Maddie Walsh. Oh, what a block! Deininger!
Bottom of the fourth, Grace Lighthizer to lead off. First pitch in there, strike. 0-1 on Grace. Got to meet Gracie during basketball season this last year. We came out here for New Year, right around New Year's Eve, I believe it was the 30th of December. Kewaskum played Beaver Dam here in the tournament. This one looped into center field and base hit. Leadoff single for Grace Lighthizer. That is Grace's 19th hit of the year. And now Lauren Rettler. 327 batting average, 424 on base percentage. First pitch fouled down the line at first.
Good job out there, Maddie.
9 RBI for Rettler during the course of the season. No balls, 1 strike. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lighthizer at first with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed. 2-1. Nassif 3 innings, 2 hits allowed, no runs, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. 2-1 offering popped up, out of play. Hit to first. Again, Wilson backing up. And safe. Everybody safe. Lighthizer going into third. And now first and third with nobody out. Error on first base, Leah Hines. And here is Maddie Bolte, our pitcher. Squares up the bunt, pulls back, strike. Moving on to second.
Come on, Maddie.
Is Rettler. So Rettler at second, Lighthizer at third. Nobody out. No balls, 1 strike on Maddie Bolte. That one right in there, 0-2. Bolte hitting 100 on the year. 1 hit and 10 at bats. Oh-2 from Nassif. Swung on and hit foul out of play.
Hey, you're on it, Maddie. You're on it.
You see the GTV logo in the corner. That, of course, is Germantown TV. Germantown, the W7 homeschool for 21-22. That will officially come to an end July 31st. But for all intents and purposes, this week will be our final broadcast week of the 21-22 calendar. So officially it ends July 31st, but unofficially this is the final week of GTB. And then next year we start up with Random Lake, who will be the homeschool. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Bolte is retired. 1 out. And here is Amelia Lang. 315 batting average, 339 on base percentage. 17 hits and 54 at bats for Lang. First pitch from Nassif. Tried to lay down the bunt on third and foul. Amelia 6 doubles on the year. Kewaskum coming in today 9-9, 7-6 in the East Central. Germantown 12-4. Pitch from Nassif. It was high, but she went up and got it. Tomahawked it out to center. Ballsinger's got it. Run coming home. Lighthizer, she's fast. We're going to get Grace on that one. And Kewaskum on the board. Sack fly for Amelia Lang. And it is 7-1.
Come on, Bass.
Rettler moves on to third. So now 2 outs. And a runner on third, 7-1. Germantown. Scoring up to bunt, strike 1. This is Isabel Thomas. .240 batting average, .269 on base percentage this year. 12 hits and 50 at-bats. Hit to short, bobbled. Everybody safe on a run scores. Price was looking at first before she had it in her glove and went out of her glove, and as a result, a run scores. It's now 7-2. Maya coming in 208, .269 on base percentage. 1 ball, no strikes. That one low, nice block by Werner. Keeps the runner at first. 7-2 at the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs and a runner on first. Naismith delivers, swung on and missed. 2-1. Julia Prochnow will be next if Maya can get on. 2-1 coming. Missed. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Sarah Reddy delivers. Sorry, it's 2-1. Now 3-1. 3-1. With 2 out in the fourth. 3-2. Get it right one of these times. That was strike 2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch will be coming from Naismith. Here it comes. That one's high, ball 4. But the runners got second on the walk. So now first and second with 2 out. And here's Julia Prochnow.
Come on, JP.
Prochnow 0 for 2.
Score 1 up.
Naismith ready, and first pitch swung on and ripped down the line at third, but just foul. Hit it right on the button, just a little bit foul, a little bit in front of it. No balls, 1 strike. Marquardt on deck. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs on Julia Prochnow. Here's the 0-1. You can see this is the third time through for Kewaskum. Starting to pick up, I think, on Naismith's pitching a little bit, getting a little more action, more in the field. And Prochnow really blistered that one. It just was foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Sarah Reddy delivers high, 2-1. Sarah 63 pitches, 44 strikes. She's faced 18 so far. Swung on and hit high to left field. And coming in to make the play, it was definitely not routine. As Skylar Brill pulls it in. We've played 4. New score, Germantown 7, Kewaskum 2. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Top of the 5th. Josie Smith to lead off. For Germantown, it'll be Smith, Brill, and Hines. Smith 1 for 2 with a homer and 2 RBI. A run scored. This one hit right back to the pitcher. Bolte to first for the out. 1 up, 1 down in the 5th. Now Skylar Brill. Sky 2 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch missed. 1-0. She made that catch and left. Kind of an adventure out there, but she was able to bring it in. 1 ball, no strikes on Skylar Brill. This one hit sharply, but right to third. 2 up, 2 down. In the 5th for Germantown. Here is Leah Hines, 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Off speed by Bolte. She's done a nice job here in relief so far. Went out away from 2 innings of no hit, no run pitching for Maddie Bolte. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Actually 1 strike away now. 0-2 coming. Just missed. 1-2. This one hit foul by Leah Hines. Strike 3, ball gets away, and Leah Hines will be on. So drop third strike, runner goes to first. And the inning stays alive for Germantown in the 5th. And now Katie Partridge. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Also struck out. 1 ball, no strikes on Partridge. Runner on first with 2 outs in the 5th. Throw back to first. That goes into right field. Hines will move on to second. So now runner on second with 2 outs for Partridge. Partridge bangs it into the ground, but foul. Here comes the 2-1, squared up to bunt, and fouled, 2-2. 73 degrees and mostly sunny in Kewaskum today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the top of the 5th, with a runner on second. 2-2, swung on and hit to left field. That's going to drop, base hit. Runner will stay at third, so second and third now with 2 outs. Hines at third, or first and third, beg your pardon, first and third on a single by Katie Partridge. Here is Taylor Wilson. First pitch missed, 1-0, throw down to third. Nice job by Klossing bringing it in. That gets away, it's 8-2. Wilson 1 for 1 with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. That one missed, 2 balls, no strikes. Strike. Bolte 25 pitches, 17 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the 5th. Runners now 2nd and 3rd. As Partridge takes 2nd. 3-1 on Taylor Wilson. Off speed in there, 3-2. So count full for Taylor Wilson. Bolte ready, and here's the payoff. Off speed, hit down the line at 3rd. Clausing's got it, throws to 1st. Rattler squeezes in time to retire the side with no damage done. 4.5 in. Your score remains Germantown 7, Kewaskum 2. You're watching W7 Live, presented by, who else? Jolly Good Soda.
KO to the hoop.
You don't know W7? You don't know Kewaskum girls basketball. It's for the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Mount Horeb girls basketball.
Boom!
I'm Nikki Arson. W7 is for the girls.
(7-2) as we head to the bottom of the 5th. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors for Germantown. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for Kewaskum. Michaela Marquardt to lead off. First pitch misses 1-0. Marquardt 271 on the year, 348 on base percentage. 16 hits and 59 at bats. 1 ball, no strike. Swung on and hit hard to short. Throw to first in time to retire Marquardt. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Reminder, following the conclusion of tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Glove Player of the Game right here live on W7. 7-2 Germantown in the 5th. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Germantown. 2 runs, 2 hits for Kewaskum. Sadie Clausing having a great day at 3rd base today. No balls and 1 strike. Naisif on the pitch. Missed 1-1. Reminder, tomorrow night, Tosa East, 7 o'clock, hosting New Berlin West. On air 6:45. First pitch 7 o'clock, live from Wauwatosa East. That one high. It'll be Whitman Middle School is where their field is. 2-1 on Clausing with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on and hammered into left field. That's a base hit. Brill has to pick it up on 1 hop and throw to second. And a single for Sadie Clausing. So now runner on first with 1 out. And here is Grace Lighthizer. Grace 1 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch in there, strike 1. Naisif ready and delivers. Swung on and hit foul straight back. And now 0-2 on Lighthizer. Here comes the 0-2 to Lighthizer. Swung on, hit to short in the hole, flipped to second in time for the second out. So Lighthizer on a 6-4 fielder's choice. Price to Wilson for the out for Germantown. Now 2 outs with a runner on first. First pitch missed. Ball gets away from Werner, and moving on to second is Lighthizer. This is Rettler at the plate. Rips it for a base hit. And a run in. As Rettler
Come on, Maddie. Run her out there for you.
gets a single and an extra base on the throw, and it is now 7-3. Kewaskum chipping away at this lead. It was 7-0, now 7-3. And here's the pitcher, Matty Bolte, with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. First pitch swing and a miss, strike 1. Seven runs, 9 hits, 2 errors on Germantown. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error on Kewaskum. That one in there, strike. 0-2 on Matty Bolte. And here comes the 0-2. One hopper to the plate, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Matty Bolte with a runner on second. Swung on, popped to second. But there to make the play is Kayla Price, and that retires the side. Kewaskum gets one more in the 5th. We've played 5. 7-3 Germantown. You're watching W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Notre Dame girls basketball. I'm Sylvia Pichka. And I'm Charlie Apple. And W7 is for girls.
I'm gonna soak up the sun.
Jenna Nelson, our W7 Live player of the game. We do have one final question for you. Hopefully you know the answer to this one. If you don't get a Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
All right, so I mean, that's big. I mean, the whole weekend hinges on this one.
Yep.
All right, W7 Live, everything we do.
For the girls.
That's right, you've been watching W7 Live.
New catcher for Kewaskum. Is Maya Beistel. We're at the top of the 6th. One ball, no strikes. On Emmy Coulter, the leadoff. Swung on and hit foul out of play. Come on back, Emmy. Got to do it again. 1-1. Coulter looks at strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bolte on the pitch. Up the middle, base hit for Emmy Coulter. You have to take my word for it. It was a base hit. A leadoff single for Coulter. And now Maddie Balsiger. Maddie 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Don't expect that to continue. First pitch, ball 1-0. Nice block by Beistel. Keep the ball in front of her. Keep the runner at first. Good crowd here today. This one high. Beistel throw goes into center field. And Emmy will stay at second. So now runner at second, 1 ball and no strikes on Maddie Balsiger. That one missed, 2-0. 3-0, beg your pardon, 3-0 on Balsiger. See if they give her the green light here to go. 3-0 pitch. Watched it all the way, 3-1. There's Maddie. Hit down the line at third, but foul, 3-2. That one ripped into left field. Coulter scores on an RBI double from Maddie Balsiger. Knew it was just a matter of time. 8-3 now, Germantown, and here is Kayla Price. Price 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch in there, strike 1. Wednesday, back to Germantown. Sussex Hamilton at Germantown, 4 o'clock start on Wednesday. The pitch to Price. Swung on and hit into right field and caught. Balsiger moves on to third. So now runner on third with 1 out. And here is Madison Werner. Werner 1 for 3, 2 RBI and a run scored. First pitch hit sharply down the line at third, but foul. Oh and 1 on Werner. Werner skies it to center field and deep. And gone. Madison Werner, hello. 2-run homer for Werner. And it is 10-3 Germantown on a 2-run shot from Madison Werner. They made Madison do the gritty on the home run trot coming home. First pitch missed, 1 ball, no strikes. There is Josie Smith. Smith 2 for 2, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a 2 RBI on a first inning home run. 2 balls, no strikes on Josie. 3-0. Smith high to right field and caught. for the second out. Well, you see Madison Warner way down on the other end of the dugout wearing her pink home run cowboy hat. First pitch, strike. To Skylar Brill. Nobody on, 2 out in the 6th. Brill back in the box. Pitch from Bolte is a strike. Germantown 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. Kewaskum 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Germantown 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and 3 here in the 6th. Strike 3. Bristol throws down to first. Beistel throws down to first to retire the side. 3 more for Germantown in the 6th. We played 5.5. New score, Germantown 10, Kewaskum 3. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Hi, I'm Maddie Connor. Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media. Congratulations, W7, on getting 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congrats to W7 on 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, for reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on 10,000 followers on social media. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the great work and everything you do for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
For the girls.
For the girls.
Keep up the great work. For the girls! For the girls!
Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Well, shenanigans in the Kewaskum dugout. Maddie Bolte involved. And Maya Beistel, actually, I think that's number 0. That's Lauren Rutler. First pitch ripped into center for Amelia Lang for a leadoff single in the bottom of the 6th. You know us, we're all about the shenanigans. Runner on first, nobody out. Dave Beasley here today, taking some great shots for us. First pitch missed, 1 ball, no strikes on Isabel Thomas. Runner on first, nobody out. This one foul, 1-1. Tomorrow, Tosa East hosting New Berlin West, 7 o'clock start. Wednesday, Germantown hosting Sussex, 4 o'clock start. Thursday, McWanago at Kettle Moraine, 4:30 start. And then we'll see. We may get an addition for Saturday. I planned on being out of town, but I think I'm going to be around. So if that's the case, we'll probably do something Friday and Saturday yet. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One out in the 6th. Here is Maya Beistel. First pitch from Nassif, swing and a miss. Sarah back on the rubber. Here's the 0-1. Swung and miss. Taking her upstairs, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Off speed, beautiful. Strike 3, and that is the second out. Sarah pulled the string on that one. 2 outs now. Went high fastball, and the changeup middle. And now there are 2 outs. And here is Julia Prochnow. JP 0 for 3. First pitch fouled off. Prochnow came in 200 batting average, 250 on base percentage. Hit down the line at first. And foul. No balls, 2 strikes on Prochnow. Changeup missed, 1 and 2. Looking for that corner, didn't quite get it. One ball, 2 strikes on Prochnow. Fastball missed outside, 2 and 2. I think Sarah wanted that one. It's the sign, and here comes the 2-2. Swung on, hit to second. Wilson's got it, flipped to Hines to retire the side. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 6 innings in the book. 10-3 Germantown. You're watching W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Bridgeford girls basketball. I'm Ava Douglas, and W7 is for the girls.
I forgot a mask.
Okay, go get one. Give me one too.
Here. Talk to the vlog.
What is this thing? How do I? Whoa. Sorry. Hey, vlog. Wait, do I go like this? No, that's there. Hey, vlog. You're in my car. It says Go G-Town in the back. We got all of our stuff. We got a lot of stuff back there.
That, of course, Natalie Paul's kill. Germantown graduate now, our college freshman at Carroll University, women's basketball. Great freshman season. Leah Hines at the plate, no balls, 2 strikes in the top of the 7th. That one missed, 1 and 2. Hines 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3. Froze her and got her for the first out. There's Emmy Coulter. Popped up high on the right side and caught. Great catch by Marquardt, and now 2 outs with nobody on in the 7th. And here is Taylor Wilson. Tay 1 for 2 with a walk. Run scored and an RBI. 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for Germantown. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Kewaskum. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And strike three, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Go the Warhawks in the seventh. Last chance for Kewaskum. It is 10-3 in favor of Germantown. You're watching W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Pius girls basketball. I'm Jada Smith, and W7 is for the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls volleyball. I'm Lauren Sitter. I'm Abby Liker. And W7 is for the girls.
Bottom of the seventh. Last chance for Kewaskum. 10-3 Germantown. First pitch from Naisif strike. Marquardt at the plate. Michaela Marquardt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sarah, 94 pitches, 66 strikes. That's one hit foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Michaela Marquardt. Stick around, Jolly Good Soda, Spiders batting gloves, player of the game coming up. 1-2, miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Michaela Marquardt. Again, big thanks, Jason Pittman, Athletic Director at Kewaskum, as well as the coaching staff here at Kewaskum. We've had just a fantastic experience here. Can't wait to come back. Throw down to first in time. Now, that's assuming that I'm allowed to come back, because I guess I took over some of the parents' seats here in, on the third base side, so we'll see if they allow me to come back. Hopefully they will. 1 out in the seventh. You know, they get a little picky about those seats. You know, you sit somewhere, and I mean, I get it. You sit somewhere, and you know, all year, and you know, some interloper comes in and sets up shop right where you sit every time. Yeah, I mean, gonna get some feathers ruffled. That's all right. It's a good thing. 1 out in the seventh. Ripped down the line at third, but foul. Sadie Klossing. Klossing 1 for 3. Off speed, hit to left, and that's a base hit. Second hit of the day for Sadie Klossing. Now runner on first with 1 out. And here is Grace Lighthizer. Grace 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. And a stolen base for Gracie. First pitch coming. In their strike, 0-1. Grace nods to agree. No balls, 1 strike. And 1 out in the seventh. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Nice squeeze by Werner on the tip. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Inside, 1-2. Naisif ready with the 1-2. That one missed. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Swung on, hit foul. Remains 2-2. Lauren Rettler next. And timeout for a errant baseball. Get that out of here. Ballsinger threw that about 250 feet. Maddie threw that over the left fielder's head on the baseball field. She's like, "What? Throwing this little thing? That's no problem. I'm used to throwing big giant softballs. This is nothing." 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff, swung on and popped up. Out of play. Nassif ready with the 3-2. Swung on and hit it to right field, and it'll be a double for Grace Lighthizer. Doubles to right. So now second and third. I kind of lost it off the bat. I wasn't sure where it was. I look up in right field, and right fielder's chasing it. And Emmy Coulter trying to track it down. Meanwhile, Grace Lighthiser's at second base. Now Lolo Rettler. Nassif ready. Throw down to third from Warner. Tried to catch Clausing sleeping down there. Nassif ready and delivers. Strike in there. Two balls, one strike, and one out with runners on second and third. Hit to the pitcher and flips to first to get the out. Allows the run to score, which is fine. You really want the out. You're not too concerned about the run at this point. Other runner moves on to third, so Lighthizer moves to third. Out 1-3 is the scoring with an RBI for Rettler, and now here is Maddie Bolte with 2 outs, and now 10-4 with a runner on third. Nassif ready. Strike one, 0-1. Trying to close this thing out. Off speed misses, and the runner's going to score. Lighthizer so fast, just lightning fast. Ripped up the batter's box. Grace, take it easy on this field. Gee whiz. There's Grace. 10-5 with nobody on. 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stay tuned for the Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game coming up. Swung on and hit foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the 7th. Inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Naismith gets the sign on the rubber and ready. Swung on and ripped into center field. Maddie Bolte with a single. Now Amelia Lang with Bolte at first and 2 outs in the 7th. Ten runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors. This one hit into right field. That's going to be caught by Taylor Wilson, and that is your ball game. Final score, Germantown 10, Kewaskum 5. Again, big thanks to Jason Pittman, Athletic Director at Kewaskum, as well as the Kewaskum softball program for having us out. Had a great time. Can't wait for next time. Stay tuned for the Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Glove Player of the Game coming up next. You've been watching GTV, a W7 Live production. Stick with us. We're coming right back with our Player of the Game.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. It is Madison Werner from Germantown. Well, Madison, nice game today for you. Big home run. Did you know it was gone right away?
Yeah, I could feel it.
so humble, isn't she? Yeah, I knew it was gone. I knew it was gone. You guys were kind of cruising towards the end of the year now. Where are you guys at? You know, I would say chemistry-wise, but I think you're doing okay there. I mean, it seems like that's all right. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we have a good connection, all of us, and on and off the field. So, yeah.
One thing that does concern me with this team that's kind of been the bugaboo all year is just inconsistency. You know, sometimes, I mean, you guys come out just gangbusters. Sometimes it's a little flat. How do you kind of level this thing out to get ready for postseason? Because, you know, after this week, I mean, it's one and done. And for you, you haven't been through that yet as a freshman, but, you know, some of these kids have been, and Batty went through it last year. I mean, you gotta show up every day. How do you get ready for that?
Well, playing music on the bus rides. That hypes us up a lot. A lot of cheering in the dugout. I don't know, just everyone getting hype and cheering each other on, and yeah.
As a freshman coming in this year, you know, working with veteran pitchers like Sarah Nassif and Nicole Ramstack, what's that been like for you to kind of work with them this year?
It really hypes me up, and it like pushes me to be like a better player because of having like a pitcher that's like older than me. Like it pushes me to be better and be at the same level. You know?
Do you guys get like competitions going, like who can hit it the furthest? Hey, by the way, Maddie, you threw that baseball about 500 yards. You threw it over the left fielder's head. I figured, hey, you know, it's a baseball. I mean, come on. You know, you guys are used to throwing softballs. I mean, baseball's nothing.
Yeah, she's too strong.
By the way, Sarah Nassif, career high 8 strikeouts tonight for Germantown. Okay, Madison, last question. You ready?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready? Yes. Madison Werner is our Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. I owe you a set of batting gloves. Remind me on Wednesday. Don't let me forget. Madison and Lady Warhawks, everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls!
You've been watching W7. See you tomorrow night from Tosa East, 7 o'clock, New Berlin West, Tosa East, live on Tuesday. And then Germantown back on Wednesday at home against Sussex Hamilton. Have a great